music. Bring it back. Hello, everybody. And thank you so much for returning to yet another episode with your girls.
Yes.
Yeah. So we're going to take a few seconds before we begin just to say thank you for your love, your support, your energy, just tuning in. Thank you. That's it. Thank you. All right, bye. No, don't leave.
I hope you're still with us.
Okay, so we're still in the month of February, which means...
Yes, we're still doing Black History.
Yes. But, however, I will say this episode is not dedicated to Black History, but we are still showing love throughout the episode by rocking our historically Black college and university attire.
Yes. We both are alumni of North Carolina Central University. I graduated with my bachelor's in behavioral and social sciences.
And I received a master's in information sciences. And we exemplify Eagle Pride.
Amplified.
All right. So let's get into it. You ready?
I'm ready.
You think they're ready?
I think they're ready.
I hope you're ready.
Yes.
This episode is inspired by actually a Bible verse. Psalms 23:5, just the beginning of the verse. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies. So we're just going to pause. In the presence of my enemies. Ooh.
Yeah, that's a loaded topic.
Ooh. Yes, it is. In an age where everyone just swear they have haters everywhere, and they give these haters so much energy and so much emphasis, and it's like, who cares? I mean, even the Lord said they would be there.
Yeah.
But He said He will prepare your table in front of them.
Yeah.
He said, "Don't worry about them. Let them watch. I got you."
Right.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yes. That's good stuff right there.
That is. That
Hey.
just goes to let you know that no matter who's watching,
Right.
no matter who's around,
Right.
do you.
No matter who opposes, no matter who's voting against you, no matter who's counting you out, do you.
Do you.
Mm.
Yes.
Are we done? Is the episode over?
It's not, but
well, it could be.
Yeah.
That could be it.
It could.
Okay, well,
It could.
We will continue. We will unpack this because, it could go. We could make multiple episodes from just this subject alone.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, we're gonna focus though. We're gonna focus. I get excited, y'all. We're gonna focus. All right.
Yes. I want to start by just talking about how we can not dim each other's light.
Mm-hmm.
I will say that I am one that will dim my own light because we do know that we can stand in our own way.
Yes.
We don't have people that can stand in our way. We can stand in our own.
True.
And I do because I'm one that will not. I've not had anyone tell me that I can't do anything or that I shouldn't do anything. But I don't know why, but sometimes feel like I don't put myself out there because of that fear of not being able to do certain things.
Okay.
But
So, like, what do you mean? Like self-doubt?
yeah.
Insecurity? Like, what are the things?
Yeah, those things, like if I am trying to do something or I won't put myself out there to do something because I feel like I may fail at it or I won't be as good at it. So I won't just like put myself out there. Therefore, I personally need to be pushed.
So, to keep from missing the shot, you'll never take it?
Not that I won't take it, but I'm afraid to take the shot. I'll take it and possibly will miss it, but I'm just afraid to, but I'll still do it.
It's okay to be afraid. Some of the best things happen when we are afraid.
Yeah.
And some of the dumbest things happen when we become too confident.
Oh, yeah.
So you actually could use that fear to your advantage.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because a lot of times when people feel that they have arrived in whatever, right? They just become Too confident. They don't put in as much energy. They don't put in as much effort. They don't pay attention to the details anymore because I got it. Oh, I've made it. So doing it scared, that's where it's at a lot of the times.
Yeah. And I will say, like going into my new career, I will say I was afraid to do that, but I did it. And I'm doing pretty
You're doing
good
great,
at it.
right?
Yeah.
And good job.
Yes.
And congratulations
Thanks.
for conquering your fear, one.
Yes.
And taking the leap of changing. You had a very secure situation when you were.
Right.
And you were doing well for yourself. And just to leave that, to venture off to something brand new.
Yeah.
Props.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. So, yes, I will take the shot. I'm just nervous about taking it. That's
Okay.
all.
That's all good. That's normal. I don't think there's anything wrong with nerves. I mean, who's not nervous to do certain things, especially new things? So let's see. I, on the other hand, my problem is I don't have a problem taking shots. I will shoot that ball all day. My problem is the follow through. You know, after they shoot it and I don't play basketball. So, you know, after they shoot it and they do the little hand flappy thing, I think that's the follow through.
Yes.
Me,
Just
there's
shoot.
no follow through. So I shoot balls and just wherever they land, and I don't even look to see where they land. And I'm just like, okay, whatever. I shot the ball. And so what I have to do is to be more intentional instead of shooting every shot, choosing which shots are worth taking.
Okay.
Because I'm very ambitious and I'm full of ideas. I'm very creative. And sometimes in the past, I've been known to start a lot of projects, just start a lot of things. And they'd be great things, but I never followed through. I never finished them.
Yeah.
Either I convinced myself that that's just a silly little idea. Like, that's not really going to take off. Don't worry about that. Or, yeah, that was a good idea, but I don't really think anybody cares about that anymore. So, or just don't worry about it, you know?
Yeah.
That's my problem.
So that's your follow through problem.
In the past.
Okay.
But not in 24.
Okay.
Baby. No, seriously, there's something about this year, y'all. Like, I don't know what it is. I'm not even going to be all weird and try to be like, I don't know what it is. But I feel very good about this year. And so in the beginning of this year, during one of my conversations with God, I told him, I was like, you know what? This year, I am going to start some things that I will not share. And not only am I going to start them, I am going to follow through.
There you go.
I am going to stay focused. I'm going to stay the course. I'm going to apply myself. I'm going to discipline myself. And I am going to be consistent this entire year. And I'm going to see what my faith, my hard work, and my consistency can produce.
And you're one of those that are good with discipline.
I am.
So I think you'll stay the course and follow through, actually.
I am, because I'm going to try very hard. But even with that discipline, I have abandoned plenty of things. Like, which YouTube channel is this for me? Like, I just get overwhelmed with ideas. And then I have to figure out which ones are worth my time and worth the energy. And just because it may not be worth it at the moment,
Right.
that does not mean it's not worth it at all.
That's true.
So it's like my priorities have shifted and my focus has shifted into the prize, meaning not my prize, but the big grand prize. Like, when I was being created, when God decided that the world needed a me, he also assigned some things to me, preconception, that are specifically for me.
Yeah.
I've gotten to the point in life where I want those things. So I'm trying to align myself. Seek ye first. The kingdom of God.
Yes.
and all these things will be added, they're happening. It's happening. Like I've been doing that for a while. Like my relationship with God, I've always had it. Always. I wasn't always as intentional with it. Like it's always been there. I've tried to run away from it during different stages of life for whatever reason. It didn't work. It didn't work. Like, so it's been a while, but I've like completely submitted like to his will.
Right.
And I'm like, have your way. Because I've tried it my way, and I mean, I made some little ground. So I'm like, you know what? If I could do what I've done my little way,
Right.
ooh, I want to see what he can do.
Yes.
So I'm about to just do it his way.
Yes.
And I don't care who's looking. I don't care who has something to say about it. I don't care how you feel. I don't care if you like one of the older versions of me that you used to know. That's your problem. That's not my problem. My problem is,
Yeah.
to let him prepare that table, let you look on and eat.
Yeah. He good.
Eat. How about you?
I will say something that that's something that I'm still working on in myself.
What is?
Is
Not eating.
no.
Oh.
Because we know I eat. But just trying to get something in place and completing it. Say like this podcast. This was something that we're stepping out on faith in doing, and with consistency, we're gonna continue to do this. And so this is something that I'm gonna put my devotion into doing.
And as much as we have supporters, we have opposers as well. But in the presence of our enemies, we shall continue to quench your thoughts.
Yes.
But no, seriously, like, and that's the other thing. It's like when it comes to doing you, living life, fulfilling dreams, goal, all of those things, you cannot worry about other people.
Right.
You also cannot share everything with everyone because everyone has an opinion. And God could give something to you and you're like, yes, that's it. And you feel so good. And then you tell the wrong person.
Yes.
And they will inflict every insecurity, every doubt, everything that they feel. They will project it on you.
Right.
And then the next thing you no longer want to do that thing that really God gave to you to change your life.
Yes.
But he also gives us free will.
Yeah.
And so we let our free will talk us out of things that were destined for us. You know what I'm saying? Because that is so. Because some people be like, well, if it didn't happen, that's because it's not meant to be.
Right.
I disagree. And I can disagree because it's my show. But no, I do.
Yes.
I totally disagree because of that free will. Like, even if you go back to the Garden of Eden, right? Well, he told them not to touch a certain tree. He never said it was an apple. That's another, we're not going to go there. We're not going to go there. He didn't. It does not say apple. We made that up. We made that up, but whatever. There was a tree that he told them not to touch, right? The whole time they had free will, though.
Right.
Right? So I do believe, had they not touched it, it would be different. I don't think it was destined that they ate it. They used their free will and did it.
That's
so
right.
I say all of that to say there have been things, there have been people, there have been opportunities that they really were sent to you by God. They really were meant for you. They really were. However, you and your free will messed it up.
Right.
Sent it away, walked away, rejected it. But you cannot say, oh, if it didn't work, it wasn't. But it was.
Right.
Sometimes it wasn't. But I'm just saying sometimes it was you. And it's like we got to own up to that.
Yep.
It's so easy to blame God for everything. It's so easy to blame the devil for everything. But at some point, you're going to have to eat that. Like, that was you. You did it.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. And you got to also know, like you said, there are going to be some people that want to interject their opinions on everything. You just got to know who to listen to and who not to listen to. You got people in your circle that may not be for you all the time. And you got to be able to know and decipher who is and who's not.
Yeah. I don't really have those problems.
That's right.
I really don't, y'all. I'm so selective. I'm very exclusive. I don't like to talk to people because when you talk to people, you give them the right to say what they think, how they feel. I don't care what you think or how you feel. I mean, if I ask you, there's one thing, but I didn't ask you because I don't care to know. So you have to be careful
Right.
who you're speaking to and who you're letting speak to you.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's a lot of times when you have things that you want to do, you won't tell anybody
It's
about it.
not a lot of times. It's
All
always,
the time.
yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, and because of that reason, right? Because
yeah.
you don't want anybody's opinions to deter you from what it is that you want to do.
Right. And it's because, again, with that relationship that I have, if I've prayed on my knees and on my face about it and I've asked for guidance and discernment and wisdom, who are you again? What am I ask you for?
Yeah.
Like, I just don't put that value in man like that. Like, you're not special to me. You're not. And I do understand that God can use, and he does use different people for different things.
Yes.
And to the point where I actually ask him to. I say a prayer. I'll be like, Lord, please remove anyone and anything that is not aligned with your will over my life.
Right.
Take it away.
Yeah.
And replace it with things that are aligned. So I do know that God can send and has sent people to me for me to learn from and to receive things from. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I also know that you are not God. You are not my God. I don't have to ask your permission to do said thing. I don't.
Right.
So I don't. It's that
Right.
simple.
Yeah.
But I know how to go about and to move. I don't need your opinion. Like I don't need you to hold my hand. I don't need, because my thing is, if you could do it, you would have.
Right.
If you didn't do it, have not done it, are not doing it, please don't tell me how. Please don't offer me advice.
Yes.
If you're not going to apply those things yourself or
Yes.
show me proof,
Yes.
you really don't have anything to say to me. Like, why am I listening to you?
Right. Yeah.
Right.
And people love to do that. Those that have not done anything or done what you're doing love to tell you how to do it or tell you what they think that you should do.
And why you shouldn't also.
That too. And they haven't done it at all.
At all. Have not done any research. I am a researcher by profession and by nature. I research. And I may not say anything, but trust me, I already know. But I just keep it to myself and I won't let you know that I already know. But my decisions may look random to you, but they're not.
Yeah.
They're so strategic. They've so been prayed on. Like, they've been pondered. Yeah. They've been written down. The vision has been written and made plain. So it's just like, I remove the middleman, which is man.
Yeah.
And do my thing.
Yeah. You mentioned about writing the vision and making it plain. Do you always write down everything that you are wanting to do?
Always, no. That's a very strong word. I'm not about to get up here and be no hypocrite.
Yes.
Always, absolutely not.
Yes.
Often, yes. And then there are some things that I have to write down. One, because I don't want to forget. And then two, because there really is power into just writing stuff down and just looking at it.
Yeah.
Like, there have been goals that I will not name that I have written down on, you call it vision board or just whatever you want to call it. And every single one of those goals were checked off like to the T. And some extra was sprinkled on.
Yeah.
Because there's really power in that. And then it's like when you see it, when you say it, when you believe it, and if you're working towards it, you can pretty much obtain anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That goes along with manifesting. If you just speak it and just think about it.
Yeah.
And if it keeps coming up, keeps coming back to you, then yeah, that's a good way for things to happen as well.
Yeah, but you got to speak life, because as a man thinks, so is he. So whatever you think about yourself is true.
Yeah.
All of it.
Yeah.
I'm so ugly. Yep, you little ugly self. Like, however you think, don't call yourself dumb. Don't call yourself a loser. Don't call yourself worthless, because those are the things that you are speaking over yourself and over your life. But you know what's crazy? Although I just said don't do those things. With this society, if people hear you say, I am a winner, I'm beautiful, I am what are you? Arrogant,
Yeah.
conceited, self-absorbed.
Yeah.
You're all of those things,
Yeah.
right? But and then if you say, I'm never gonna do this, or I can't do that, they're more likely to entertain that
Yeah.
than you saying the opposite.
And that is so crazy.
It is.
But those are positive affirmations
They are.
that people are known to say to themselves, whether it be audio
Yeah.
or visual, writing them down,
That's right.
and then putting little Post-it notes on the mirrors, just to remind yourself that you are this, you are that. And I remember you saying something about like when babies are babies and growing up, go ahead and start it then. Say, call that. Don't say he's going to be this or he's going to be that. Tell him he's going to be a king or she's going to be a queen.
Right.
Or she's going to grow up and be whatever she wants to be.
I'm trying to remember saying that to you.
You know,
Say
like
that.
when they say he's bad, like they say their little kids
yes,
are bad.
I can't stand that.
Right.
Yeah. I hate when people just call people bad, but
Right.
and they say it like it's a term of endearment. No, stop speaking that over that child. He's
Yes.
not bad. You just don't have very good parenting skills. But he's not bad.
Right.
He's mimicking. You know, he's a product of his environment. Of he talks how you talk.
Right.
He's hitting because every time he does something wrong, you hit him. So he hits everybody else. It's a learned behavior.
Right.
Yeah. So no, don't. I hate when people call their kids bad.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So if they just change those into positive affirmations, then they will change their way of thinking
Right.
as small children.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So let's get back to this table that God would prepare before you in the presence of your enemies. How do you feel about people on social media? Like every time, you know, they'll add a friend, accept, a follow, whatever. But as soon as that friend or follower opposes something or posts something they don't like, they block them.
Yep.
How do you feel about that?
It's crazy to
Is it
me.
necessary?
It's not necessary because that person, I mean, if you just don't want to like that post, don't like it. Or if you don't like what they're posting, swipe, keep going. There's no need to block that person because everybody has an opinion. And on their post, they wanted to say this. On your post, say something different. But you don't have to block them because social media is just entertainment.
What about the people who delete those others from their social media because she's nosy?
Again, you don't have to look.
And not even that. My thing is, I don't think you all understand the social part of the media. Let's dissect this. Let me put on my scholarly hat.
Okay.
Let's unpack this. Social media. Social. What does it mean to you to socialize? Or if something is social, what does that mean?
You're going to talk to different people. You're going to
Interactive.
interact. Yeah, interact with different people.
Media. What does that mean?
It's for you to be able to see things.
Be it a video, a post, a picture.
Yes.
You know,
Right.
a blog, something to read.
Yes.
Okay. Social media.
You interact on something that you saw
Right.
on the internet.
And other people's media.
Yes.
You interact and they interact. And if you allow the person to be there on your social media and then they become social.
Yeah.
I just don't understand people. But then they'll get upset and then they'll delete and then they'll block. Or if they're working on something, oh no, I just got to get rid of everybody right now. I don't need anybody distracting me. That's true, but again, you're giving those people and that app
Yes. Yes.
way too much control over your life. Again, in the presence of your enemy, he'll prepare this table. You don't have to block them. Now, don't get me wrong. If they've done something, if they're creepy, if they're stalkerish, if like they're a threat to you, okay, I'm not saying just leave people around, but I'm just saying everyone does not have to be removed every year. You personally might want to make better decisions.
Yes.
Be more selective.
True.
Pray for discernment. Stop befriending everyone. And then understand, as far as the app goes, it's just that.
Yeah.
Like, think about it. Like, how many people do you actually know? You don't. You just scroll.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I do.
You see something interesting, which is good. Like someone that you don't like. This is the other powerful part of the presence of the enemy. Because you might be the enemy to that person.
Yes.
It's not all about, oh, you're the good everything and then everybody else is the enemy. You might be the enemy. Yeah. And it might be something that God is going to use this person that you can't stand to do in front of you. To change your perception of them and to let you know that what you thought and how you felt was wrong and or to show you his power and how he can change and he can forgive that thing that you won't let go.
Right.
So not only did he forgive this person that did these things to you, he's blessing them in front of you.
Wow. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And you need to see it.
Yeah.
Because it might soften your heart.
Yes.
Because all you know is what they did to you.
Right.
Why you don't like her. Because in 5th grade, she pulled your ponytail, but you 63. And both of y'all bald now. Let it go. That ponytail been gone. It's gone. It's a wrap. But no, it's like we hold grudges. And sometimes you're the person who need to witness your enemy receive that table. Yeah. Have that table prepared. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's deep. Wow. You can get very deep.
Yes.
Yeah. I see your face.
Yeah, because I didn't even think about it. I told you, your analogies, the way how you look at things, makes things a lot clearer. And I never would have thought about it, looking at it in that way.
I just simplify them because, like I always say, people always want to be smart, sound smart. Well, typically when someone's sounding smart, they're using all these ridiculous words that they barely know how to use. But the person that you're trying to reach, you can't overspeak your audience.
Right.
So if you find relatable things, your message goes way further than I can use some of those doctoral words on y'all. For what? It's silly. This isn't that. You know, like if I had a conference to present that, oh, baby, code switch, turn it on. But this isn't that. Right now, it's just a real, authentic, genuine connection with the people.
Right.
All people.
Right.
On all levels. It's not a flex.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Yeah. Something I just thought about when you were talking about how people will talk about you and talk down is the crab in the barrel.
Oh, yeah.
Analogy.
Ooh,
where
that's a good one.
Yeah, where people will, for those who don't know, is where, you know how crabs will keep pulling the next crab that's trying to get out of the barrel down? So, yeah, people will do that when they see you trying to get out or get above them. There you have some people that don't want you to do more than they can do. Right. So, therefore, they'll be trying to pull you back down to their level.
And then, go ahead.
I was going to say, and you just got to watch out for those, and that's where discernment comes in.
It is. And some of those people, they're not even necessarily trying to keep you. They're so afraid. They think they're doing you a favor. But no. Don't do that. They're afraid of the unknown. Yeah. They're just conditioned. And I know folks going to get mad, but guess what? I don't care. Oftentimes, you know who fall victim to the crab in the barrel syndrome the most?
Who?
Family members.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes it be your own folks. And it's not because they don't love you. And it's not because they're being malicious and they don't want to see you win. It's a generational cycle, you know? Let's use, I'm sorry, another analogy, but I just have to, make it plain.
Right.
Let's use, and this is no one in particular, the projects,
Okay.
the housing projects, right?
Yeah.
It was really a project. It was literally a project. You know what I'm saying? And it's like we're going to confine these people to these caged in, walled in, living environments, right? Right? And there are certain things they can do. We're going to cut them off for the rest of the world, and we're going to make the resources within this community limited, which is going to increase the violence because they're going to do things to acquire the resources. And in order for them to be less competitive, they have to eliminate each other because the less people trying to get the resource, the more resource for me. Okay, so now we're going to fast forward a few decades. We're going to knock the walls down from around the project.
Yeah.
And watch, they're not going to leave. Even though those walls don't exist, they're going to remain confined in this however many foot vicinity, afraid to step and venture outside.
Yes.
Even though the walls are gone.
Yes.
You know? So it's just like, it's crazy. It's like, it's generational. Because a lot of, like, even though slavery itself has ended, ish. Because I'm not thinking in the United States, I'm thinking beyond, and slavery is still very active in different parts of the world.
Yes.
But mental enslavement, that's really where it exists the most. So with that being said, if generationally you have, quote unquote, a hood mentality, right? Although all the hoods are gone, they've leveled and demolished all of the housing projects in, let's just say, Raleigh. I don't know about Durham, but I can speak for Raleigh.
Right.
Right? They've been gone. They don't exist. But the people still exist.
Yes.
And the people still act as though those buildings are still there. You see
their
what I'm saying? They are in their minds.
Yes.
So they still repeat the things from generations back that occurred with their family members,
Right.
their current family members. And then it's like, if you try to excel and you want better out of life, they get offended. Oh, you think you're better than us? Like, what do you mean? Like, what am I doing that you can't do?
Right.
Like, I just want to, X, Y, Z.
Yes.
And am I not supposed to do that? What's the reason?
No reason.
Because he prepared the he prepared the table before me. I mean, you too. Like, why do you not think he's gonna prepare one before you as well? So because you have yet to realize that there's a table, or that the table is big, it might not even just be a singular table for me.
Yes.
It might be a huge, massive table that I'm invited to pull up a chair to.
Yes.
And there's another chair.
Yes.
Okay. So you want me to sit back here and suffer with you just to prove that I'm not better than you?
Right. Right.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't either. But yes, some people do think that you're supposed to stay with them because they're your family.
Yeah.
But family is supposed to want to see you move, want to push you out there into the world.
True.
But then you got some that want to keep you right there where they are because they don't want, like you said, think you're better than me.
And a lot of them is security. It's like they feel secure around what they're familiar with. So if you're branching out in uncharted territory, oh no, like, what's out there? Oh Lord.
Why you gotta say it like that?
Oh Lord, master son, don't go out yonder. Like, and I'm like, wow, what's over there? Oh,
they don't even know.
Don't go out there. Master said no.
Right.
What, master? God, he told me I could do all things.
Yep.
So I'll be back. I want to do all things. You could come too, but
Right.
I'll be back.
Yeah.
But for real though, like seriously, I'm joking, but I'm serious.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And that just goes too with don't look for a pat on the back from everybody.
Oh no. No.
Or don't look for you did a good job on that from family and friends.
Friends, everyone.
Yes. You can even pat your own self on the back
Yeah.
when you do something good.
Yeah.
Because, you wait for that, you'll be disappointed a lot of times.
If you seek validation from people, you'll never reach your ideal success, your idea of happiness, your idea of anything, because you gave them the power to control it.
Mm-hmm.
And one thing that you have to be very careful to not to do is to give people power over you.
Yes.
Power belongs to God. It's a song and it's in my head, and I'm trying my best not to sing it, but I feel it. I'm gonna hold it in though. There is nothing to forget. Okay. And why I start with the soprano note? I don't know. Out of all the notes, I picked that one. But anywho, I'm gonna focus. But no, it's like, no, don't give people power over you, over your emotions, over your joy, over your happiness. Because as soon as you give them that, you're doomed, basically. Because you could do something amazing, like truly phenomenal. But the fact that no one told you good job,
Yeah.
you're defeated, you're questioning it, and you want to give up. And that's literally the best thing you've ever done. Not only is it the best thing you've ever done, it's the best thing the world has ever seen.
Yeah.
But no one patted you, so you threw it out the window.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you give people the control of validation and making you feel worth, like you're worth whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't look for that in people. You have to look for that within. And you have to go for things on your own. You have to have your own willpower to just say, I can do it. It goes back to the positive affirmations.
Yes.
I can do this. And then you just have to go for it.
Have you ever withheld something from yourself because you were worried about what others were going to say?
Yeah. That's me for sure. It's something as simple as a hairstyle.
Oh man, yes.
Yeah, something as simple as a hairstyle. I'll ask you or ask my daughter Mia.
Yeah.
I'll be like, what do y'all think about this, or hair color? I do not just jump out and do something without like getting some kind of, just want to get an idea of what you would think. Because I know you'll be honest.
Yeah.
Say it's something that I show you and you be like, Nisha, now you know. But say I didn't ask you and I just did it on my own. You would be like, oh, okay. And your face, like you said, you don't have to say a lot of things, but your face would have said it. But you wouldn't want to tell me that I look crazy. Because
surprise.
Because I did it on my own. But yeah, I don't like to I don't like to just venture out and just do things without asking or getting something from you or my daughter.
I'm out. I'm doing things without asking. No, but I understand. I know where you're coming from. But yeah, so moving forward, I personally will not this year dim my light. I will not this year get in my own way. Because oftentimes, we blame things or our lack of on people, places, things, nouns, when really it's us.
Yeah.
Like I know I've talked myself out of plenty of blessings.
Yeah.
Most people won't admit that.
Yeah.
But I know I have. But moving forward, I am going to really try. I'm going to try my best not to do that and not to get in the way and just let things happen the way that they happen. And meaning I'm going to put forth my best effort. I'm going to stay consistent. I'm going to stay disciplined towards these set goals that I have, that I told God that I was going to do this year.
Right.
And I'm really going to trust him, and I'm going to see what happens at the end of the year. I just have a really, really good feeling that it's going to blow my mind. Whether or not it blows yours, I don't care, because you don't know what it is. So it may mean nothing to you. Like, I could tell you all right now what it is, and you could be like, oh, that? But to me, it's not, oh, that.
Right.
To me, it's something that I have to work towards, you know? Mm-hmm. Because everyone has their own idea of success or power or wealth or whatever. But at the same time, I'm currently, in my current state, someone's prayer. Mm-hmm. Someone is begging to do the things that I've already completed.
Yes.
So although I am nowhere near where I want to be, and I don't think even I don't think I'm anywhere near what God intends for me to be.
Right.
Right? Mm-hmm. However, somebody, I'm their goal. Mm-hmm. So which means you are as well. Like, no matter where you are in life, no matter if you feel like a failure or you feel like, oh, I'm so far behind, whose timeline are you using to make those measurements?
Right.
Yours or his? Because, like, you could be right on track. You could be ahead. You're just basing it on the things that you see.
Right.
So that's also why it's important, like, the way you speak of yourself, the way you speak to yourself.
Yes.
Watch that, because you could say something bad about yourself that shatters someone else's dreams because they're aspiring for where you are.
Yeah. And with that, I would say how you got your bachelor's and then went and got your master's and then on to get your doctorate. Mm-hmm. I got my bachelor's and I was just like, no, I think I'm done. I'm mm-hmm. good mm-hmm. because I reached that goal mm-hmm. that I had set for myself.
Exactly.
And so in that case, that was good for me.
For you, yes.
And that's not for anyone else to say that that's not far enough or that's not where you should be at. Mm-hmm. That's what I wanted to do, mm-hmm. and I accomplished that. So I'm good with that.
Exactly. It's your life. There are different levels. There are some people on this planet right now. There are some people watching, and they currently have everything I desire. They are miserable, baby. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They don't have this smile. They don't have this inner joy. They don't have this inner peace. Mm-hmm. So when you weigh those, they have more monetary things. They have more physical things, but I'm the wealthiest. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then on the flip, there are other people who have nothing. Mm-hmm. And they are so full.
Yes.
And they are fine with that. And yes. It's not even, to them, they're not like losers or underachievers. No, for their life,
right,
they are fine.
Yes.
And that's cool. Mm-hmm. So people also have to learn, to stop trying to set standards for others.
Yes.
Just live your life, walk your walk, run your race, and get that tunnel vision. Focus on you, and then just like you want respect others.
That's right.
That's
right.
That's big.
It is. And there's a saying, trying to keep up with the Joneses. Mm-hmm. So yeah, you can't worry about what other people are doing.
Right.
You have to work on you mm-hmm. and what you can control.
Exactly.
And what you can handle. Mm-hmm. Because that might look fancy or easy over there, mm-hmm. go try it.
Right.
That doesn't mean just because the way it looks, it's not always greener on the other side. Mm-hmm. So yeah, you just gotta do what you can do.
Right. And stop worrying about, for real, this is the whole, I keep emphasizing the presence of my enemies simply because we live in a hater-centered society right now. The energy people give these haters is crazy. You know what I mean? It's mm-hmm. like, y'all, who are these people?
They?
Right. It's like, do everyone, like, I know everyone is not, oh, I love her. Okay, I know. Y'all should love me, though. I'm just saying. No, listen. God said you should love me, right? But if you don't, That's your problem. It's not even my problem. It's not my problem at all. I have nothing to do with that. Like, the way you feel about me is your business. If you love me, that's your business. If you hate me, that's your business. It's a you problem. It's a you thing. I don't worry about that because I don't have to. That's that whole preparation that God is doing before me and in front of you. He's saying, give me that.
Right.
You don't worry about that. You keep going. You keep doing this. You keep doing that. And then I will make sure, it don't matter what they're saying. Let them throw the rocks. You know what I mean? Let them do all those things. And I will take those rocks that they're throwing and apply pressure and turn them into diamonds. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Make you a nice little necklace or whatever. I got you. I got you.
Yeah.
So I just let these haters, I let him deal with that.
Yeah.
I honestly don't, I can't tell you who my haters are.
Because you don't worry about them.
No,
Right.
why would I do that? That's silly.
Yeah.
I don't know who they are. I know they exist, but they don't matter because they've always existed. They've existed the entire time of my existence and haven't stopped a thing.
Right.
So why worry now?
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't get that either. But the thing is, I don't get why people don't want to see other people happy. Like, why would you, misery loves company, that's another saying, but why would you not want to lift up your sister or encourage your sister or applaud and congratulate your sister?
Right.
Why do you, if she gets this accolade or this award, why is it so hard for you to clap your hands for that person? And why is it that you can't smile because you just think that's going to stop anything because you don't say anything or congratulate her?
I think it's more, I mean, I don't know because I don't have those problems.
Right.
Because anyone who knows me know I'm a cheerleader. Like, I'm not by sport. You're right. I can't see that.
Yeah.
But by nature, like, I love to see people win. Like, I really do. I cheer for everything, like, and everyone, you know? And so it's just like, I get excited because it's just like, you could have accomplished something that's not even on my goal, and I would get so hyped. I don't even want to do that.
Yeah.
It's just the fact that I saw you do it.
Yeah.
And like, in some cases, I know what it took. In other cases, I don't. I think that's why I love documentaries. You know how I'll sit and I'll watch documentaries, especially if it's a story about someone overcoming, triumph. Oh my goodness, I'm like, other than that, I don't even watch TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if it's like a good story of someone overcoming adversities and boundaries and all these things, and then they come out triumphant, I'm here for it.
Yes. You always say you root for the underdog.
Oh, I love the underdog because I consider myself an underdog. I've always been. I don't know why, but people often underestimate me. I like it. I be like,
It's fuel.
ooh. No, because they have no idea. I'm like, baby, you just don't know. But yeah, they underestimate me. They don't know.
Yeah.
They don't know what he gave me.
That's right.
They don't know what I know because I don't share and I keep things to myself and I just be full. And the power in that is you can tell who people really are. Like, say you were somewhere, you witnessed something, right? But no one knows you were there.
Right.
But all these people are coming to you, telling you the story. You were there.
Right.
So you know who's lying to you.
Yes.
But they don't know that you know. There's a lot of power in that.
Yes.
And you can really see people when people don't know what you know.
Yeah.
Or who you know. Ooh, you yourself are dangerous.
Yes.
And you have the ability to just, okay, well, he's all right. Oh, man, she is lying through her teeth. None of that happened. Like, oh, wow, that's a very honest dude. Like, he even told the part that he did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I like being overlooked because it's less pressure.
Yeah.
You don't expect me to win.
Yeah.
Right? You don't know what I could do. You don't know my skill set.
Yes.
You don't know my level of intelligence. You don't know. So I'm chilling. That's why I'm always chilling. There's no pressure.
Yeah.
You don't think I have any of this. Thank you.
And then you step up to the plate and then you kill it. And they're like, I didn't think that you knew how, or I never would have thought that you.
Right.
Yep.
Lean not to your own understanding. Because I'm going to let you think whatever it is that you think. I will absolutely not go out of my way to prove anything to you.
Yes.
So, yeah, you got it, whatever you think. Or you didn't choose me, you chose someone else because you didn't think I was qualified. And then the person that you chose, be it because they were male or because, I don't know, you like their shoes or whatever your reason is, this person has no clue what they're doing whatsoever. They just fit your image of what it looks like. And so you overlooked me, and I was there the whole time.
Right.
Then when you finally notice me, you convince yourself that I developed into something that I always was. I'm like, no, like you were there. Yeah. You were there the whole time. The whole time. Surprise, surprise. I can't stop with that. I'm going to have to insert it in there.
Yes. We need a sound.
If it's not copywritten.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so no.
But
yeah.
Going back to the presence of, the enemies.
Going back to the enemies.
Yeah. They are the ones that will overlook you as well. Just like you were just saying, you be right there in front of them. They will what?
I have something to say about that, but you go ahead. I'm going to remember.
All right. But yeah, they will overlook you and think that they're telling you about this other person and what this other person can't do and can do. But they underestimated you, huh?
But from a different angle, oftentimes your enemies exist because they do know what you can do. That's what I was going to say. That's why they're mad. They're not mad at you. They're mad that it's you. You know what I'm saying? And they want that. They know you're the smartest in the room. They know that you're the one that's most likely to succeed. They know that you're the one that can solve that unsolvable problem and win $10 million. They know that's you. So they don't like that. And they're the only ones that know that's you. So being that they're your enemies, they'll keep it to themselves. They won't let anyone else. It's her.
Yeah.
They'll be like, nope. Nope.
Yeah.
I'm not helping her. I'm not letting her win. Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you just go and do whatever it is that you're going to do and leave them right there where they are.
And they just know it. They just, because they know.
Yep. That's crazy.
It is. Life is crazy. Like this world is crazy.
It is.
So yeah. But anyway, the moral of this episode is do not focus. Don't focus on the enemies. They exist.
Yes.
It does not matter. They do not matter. Just do you.
Yes.
Put God first. Believe in yourself. Believe in your abilities. Work hard. Stop thinking you don't need people because you do. That's another misconception. We need each other.
Yes.
You don't need everybody. And just because you need someone for one stage of life, it does not mean you are in debt to that person and you owe that person something for the rest of your life. We all have times. We all have seasons. Make the most of your season with people, but don't be afraid to move on.
Yes.
And if that, you moving on, make them turn to an enemy, move on in front of them.
Yeah. Leave the enemy right there.
Yeah, and keep going.
Oh, I just remember something. Just like when you say things, God hears it, the devil hears it as well.
He does.
And he will just package that person or thing up to where you won't know that he brought them.
Oh, yeah.
And they didn't come from God. So you got to watch out for those as well.
You better talk to him. That's right. It
That's
will
what
look like everything you want.
Yes, that's where that discernment comes in. And you just got to make sure that it comes from God and it's not from the devil, because he will send them.
And you also need to make sure it's not you. Because oftentimes people want things so bad, they're God's voice that they heard. I'd be like, God, did not tell you to tell me that. You
Yes.
wanted to tell me that. That's what you want. Got that? Because he would have told me too. I'm just saying, why he ain't tell me? We talked.
Right?
He just told you
Yeah.
some old crazy stuff about me.
No,
That's how you feel. So you have to watch yourself as well.
that is so true.
Because you can become so full of yourself, or you can want something so badly that you'll mistake your voice for his.
Yes, yes. And have blinders on where you have red flags coming at you everywhere, but yet you want that package so bad or want that thing so bad
Yeah.
that you just miss it. So, yeah.
That was so random.
Yes.
So we could go on and on, but we are not, because we have to save things for future episodes. I want to stop right quick though and just say once again, thank you so much for tuning in and watching us. Also, do us a favor and click the subscribe, turn the notifications on,
Yes.
click like, click share, get in the comments, talk to us, tell us what you like, tell us what you don't like, because both things will make us better.
Yes.
It's not all about applause. If there's something that's wrong, say that. Might not matter to me, but it might matter to her. No, but no, seriously. Interact with us. We appreciate y'all. What do you got to say?
Yes. Always, always thank you for supporting us. Continue to do so. As we grow, we hope that you grow with us. And we just thank you.
Yeah.
Can't thank you enough.
All right, I gotta press a button. I don't know what it's gonna do.
Okay, y'all. We don't know.
And again, it takes someone.
It does. It does.
All right, y'all. Thank you for tuning in. Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.
Ain't gonna.